So this is the last video of 2024. Welcome everybody back to Nails by Stephanie. If you are joining us once again, thank you so much. Ooh, I just covered the mic. Thank you so much for joining me through this journey in 2024. I'm so excited to enter into 2025 and see what that brings us. And if you're new, if this is your first video, welcome. A little late to the party, but very happy to have you here. So this is going to be my New Year's Eve manicure. It is currently, what date is it? It's Saturday 28th, and we are doing mixed metallics. Some gold, some copper, some silver with the embellishments, the rhinestones. I really did not know what I wanted to do for this manicure. I had kind of a mood board of a few different looks, and this is what I settled on, which is actually almost a complete replica of one of the images, which I will place right here. I'm a little disappointed that I used black as my background color. I thought I would add a micro French in black, or have some nails that where the black would show through, and I ended up not. I feel like it would have been a little bit lighter. You could kind of see it peeking through the gold here, and I would have liked not to have, you know, the black undertone underneath my nails without black on top, but I'm just going to replicate it exactly as it is from my right hand, because I feel like it would annoy me more if I had a lighter feeling on my right hand, darker on my left hand. Going forward in 2025, I should make it more of a point of testing out my ideas beforehand, so that I go into each manicure set in what I want to do instead of not knowing until I sit down. So, yeah. Goal number one for 2025, but let's get into it. I'm using the French manicure gel from Après in French Black. It's their regular black gel. The only difference is the brush. And the reason I'm using this is because it's the one that I have, and it's my favorite black. I do need to get a different black though, one that has a standard brush, as it's easier to use on full coverage. The point of this is so that if you're doing a French manicure, you can do a stroke on one side, flip the brush, do a stroke on the other, and then, you know, it makes it easier to create that French, supposedly. I'm not really focusing on it right now, so trust me when I say it does work. If you want to check it out, I did it in my Hello Kitty video. I will post it right here, but I'm just going to go in and try to get it on the nail without making a mess. I did go all the way down to the waterline on my left hand, but I'm not going to worry so much about it because I had to do some finish filing afterwards for areas that weren't covered by either the glitter or the chrome, and I don't want to have to go through that on my right hand. So I can do my thumb, go in with a little cleanup brush, and then I'm going to flash cure. Actually, no, I'm going to full cure for 30 seconds. Après gels only need 30 seconds in the lamp. So I'm going to go and do a full cure, do the rest of my nails, and then let me fix this. And then I'm going to do 2 coats on each finger. I'm making a right mess, something that I didn't want to do.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave. truth, and good will come to you. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you can borrow calm, piece by piece, thriving in your palm. Home, sweet home. Together or alone. Build your home. You are your home. Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home.
All right, we've got our 2 coats of black, and now we're going to go in with our gold. Since the gold is all that's on these 3 nails, we're going to do it in its entirety, finish it off, and move on to the chrome so that we don't accidentally spill and taint those nails. Now this one is almost done. It's from Madame Glam. And yeah, we're all the way down at the bottom. I think I did 2 coats. On my thumb, I went in and did a 3rd, but it didn't really make much of a difference. So just going to go in and do 2 coats. And you do it just like you do any other color. You just paint it on. It does go on a little sheer, but it does build. You just want to make sure that you push it all the way down into all the nooks and crannies. Cover that black if you are using black as your base. And since this is a thicker consistency, you don't really need to worry about flash curing your thumb first. It's not really going to move on you.
It's for somebody special. Yeah, can't wait it out tonight. Baby, you special. Can't wait it out tonight. Yeah, can't believe it's so. Yeah, 20 nights been sober. But I don't lose composure. Yeah, girl, my champion lover. Would you wait for me, girl? Yeah, 'cause now you did cross my mind.
I am using my liner brush to bring it down a little bit closer to the waterline and also to float a bit of a thicker layer over areas that are too dark. So how many of you realized that I was putting gold on the wrong finger? I went and put gold on my pinky, which is supposed to have the copper chrome, and didn't realize it until after I had cured it and went to cure the second coat. So I went over it with another thin coat of black just to have that opacity and that depth of pigment for the chrome behind it, because I don't know how well the copper chrome would show up. Well, I'm pretty sure that's completely opaque, so it wouldn't really make a difference, but I wanted to make sure it's as close to the way my left hand looks as possible. So now I'm just going and top coating the gold. I'm going to flash cure my thumb and do my pointer finger and my ring finger, and then we'll move on to the chrome.
Free flowing.
All right, moving on to our chrome nails. I'm using Perme by Ginani. If that's how you pronounce it. Copper chrome. I got it off of Zillabu. I will link it down below. It is the most perfect chrome I've ever used, and I need to check out their other metallics. But we're going to do a coat of no white top coat, as you usually do when doing chromes. And you want to make sure you get all the way down over the black, down to corners where there's no polish. And if you need to, go in with your liner brush to make sure that you've covered all areas. I need a clean liner brush now. Is this one clean? Yeah.
Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know.
Now go ahead and cure it for 25 seconds. Once that is flash cured, take either a clean eyeshadow applicator tool, a silicone tool, or a clean finger, and then just go ahead and scrub it in to that top coat. Then grab a fluffy brush and wipe off, just lightly brush off all the excess powder. And then you can move on to the next nail and repeat. So grabbing some more no wipe top coat. Now I've switched to DGel Beauty just because I ran out of my Madam Glam and I wasn't in the mood for paying $20 for a bottle of top coat. And DGel Beauty is a really good brand. I've used it before. It was the first brand I think that I ever used with gel. And I just stopped buying from them because it took forever for them to even ship the product. So it would be 2 weeks before their shipments actually went out. But this I got off of Amazon. I do find their liquids are a little thinner than Madam Glam, so you have to work a little bit more quickly with them. Make sure you tip your finger. Oh, make sure you don't knock the color off, or the polish rather. Hang your finger upside down so that it pulls towards the apex instead of down towards the, your sidewalls and your cuticle. What is with me today? Jesus. Suffice to say, get it in the lamp as soon as you can so that you don't mess it up. All right, once you've got it the way you like it, you can go ahead and use some acetone and a cleanup brush just to go around your skin. Clean it up a little bit. Make sure not to brush against the nail because it will take off the chrome. And then before you go and do any more work, you want to base coat over it. This serves two purposes. This protects the layer of chrome, and it makes sure that if you're completely done with your manicure at this point and you want to top coat it, there's an extra layer in between the chrome itself and being completely finished. It also makes sure that the top coat will stick because there's something tacky. So before I go ahead and top coat over chrome, I always do base coat first. Now I always get my base coat and my top coat with DGel Beauty mixed up. I did it before and had to go over it again. But because their lids are gold and silver, and for some reason I always associate the gold with top coat. It's like silver is second, gold is first in terms of metallics. So I always think, you know, gold is last. That it would naturally be associated with the top coat. But it is not. It is the base coat. Going back to our gold, we're going to draw two thicker straight lines up the nail. I'm going to use a longer liner brush. This is my 11mm. The first one's going to go slightly right of center. Sorry, there's a hair. Slightly right of center on my middle finger.
Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good.
It's probably a little thicker than I want it. I will fix it. Now to finish off this manicure, I'm going to take some DGel. This is in Sick formula. This is the thickest builder gel. It's tacky. You can use it as glue for rhinestones. You can use it as builder gel. You can use it as regular base gel in a thin coat. I'm going to use it to adhere my rhinestones. So I'm going to do 2 small ones and 1 medium-sized one going up the center line on my middle nail. I've cleaned off my 11mm brush, and I'm just going to put another line overlapping. Now I've got my gem picker-upper. And I'm going to go in with one close to the top. Then a slightly larger one after that. And then another smaller one above. Making sure they're in the same position. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure it. I did just notice that I lost a bit of chrome at the top. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do about that. Now you can finish off your pinky nail just with some top coat, which I am going to do right now. But with the middle finger, we're going to add another layer of base coat to help get those rhinestones tucked in there well, and then top coat it after that. All right, so going in with some more base coat. I rubbed a little more chrome into that spot. It's not going to look exactly like the rest of the nail, but at least it's not glaring black. So we're going to go around the rhinestones, not over them, because we don't want to blur the facets. I always go and put gems and stuff up at the top of my nail and then wonder why I can't what is it called? Encapsulate them without getting, what's it called? I'm losing my words, guys. Without getting gel all over my fingers. All right, so this brings us to the end of this video, to the end of this year. And I wanted, always, I don't know anymore. I just want to thank each and every one of you once again for following me on this journey. If you're new, welcome. Can't wait to see what 2025 has in store. I hope it's all good things for each and every one of you and for this channel. Big things on the horizon. I've got a lot of things that I'm working on, and one of them I've mentioned in passing before, but I will go over it again in January. Probably in not the next video that posts, because that one's already uploaded and ready to go. It's another replicating AI nail art video. So that, look for that on, what day is that going up? Friday. What day is that? The 3rd, I think. And then the video after that will go into some things that I've got in the pipeline. So stay tuned for that. Thank you once again. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to. All the information for the products that I used will be in the description box below. And if you have any comments, questions as to the products and techniques I used in this video, please drop a comment down below or just say hi. Wishing each and every one of you a happy, prosperous, healthy new year, and I will see you in that new year.
To get me back to you.